How about your 168 Alabama? 168 Alabama, UDX-76 California coast, waving a hand.
UDX-76, I hear you.
Hey, that 168, holy smokes, boy. It seems like everybody out there in the south just came blasting into California right now. UDX-76 California, waving a hand. I'm going to get back on the side.
UDX-76, nice to hear a UDX for a change. Haven't heard one in a while. 168 UDX-168 Alabama, standing by.
73s, 168, 73s, UDX-76, we're back on the side.
How about that UDX-76, UDX-1370, UDX-1370, Alabama, standing by.
UDX-1370. Hey, got a good copy on you, sir. Hey, I think this is the first time I've made a contact with you. UDX-76, Operator John out here in California.
Hey, 10-4 there, UDX-76, I think you said it was. Yeah, we've been a UDX member for a while there. I had a couple of them go down. I'll be glad to get me another one there. Roger.
Roger on that, roger on that. Hey, well, it's good to hear another UDX station out there. I'm always trying to make contacts with all those UDX guys, so, hey, this is a good one for my logbook. Hey, what's the first personal, if you don't mind me asking?
First one, this is Terry. It's Tango Echo Romeo Yankee.
Hey, QSL on that, Terry, QSL on that. Yeah, I'm going to write it down and add another UDX contact to my logbook. I always appreciate it. Like I said, you got Operator John, Juliet Oscar Hotel November out here, Ventura, California. What was that? What was that again? Come back.
UDX-76 is Terry. Tango Echo Romeo Yankee.
QSL on the Terry. QSL on the Terry. Got you down there, sir.
Hey, dear boy there. Well, all right, now, if you hear that wagon master, that 390 out there, you tell him that's right. 1370 Terry down here in Alabama said hello to him. All right, dear UDX-76, you take care, my friend. Have yourself a good one out that way. Romeo Golf 137 UDX-70.
Hey, roger on that. UDX-1370. UDX-1370 Terry. Hey, I'll let Wagon Master know. Hey, maybe I'll even throw up a video gate of this and he'll hear it and hear that you've been waving a hand to him. Hey, UDX-76 out here on the coast of California. I'm going to get back on the side. Hey, 73s, Terry. I'm back quiet.
Okay.
Hey, UDX-1370. UDX-1370. When you transmitted, you had about 4 other stations come in with you, so I didn't catch what you were saying.
Hey, deal for there, UDX-76. We just wondered what your QTH was.
Oh, QTH is Ventura, California. Ventura, California. Just north of Los Angeles, right on the coast.
Yeah, on the Ventura, California. All right, dear man. We got a lot of stations in there. Just wanted to jump in. You better keep this right. Don't get rid of it, because it works out good. We'll get out of here, move around a little bit, see what else is going on. We told you that before.
Check, UDX-1370. I'm gone. UDX-76, back quiet.
Probably afternoon, isn't it?
No, it's still morning down here in California. Yeah, I was bouncing around. I heard you talking to somebody on 435. I couldn't hear them, but I heard you talking to them. I'm not sure who it was.
I've never talked to them either. It's a fellow named Billy Goats up around Palmdale up at Skunkworks.
Oh, Billy Goat. Okay, I hear people calling for him all the time, but since he's just north of me, or not north, he's kind of south towards the desert, over the hill, I can't hear him.
Yeah, he was doing a hell of a signal. I'm the same way. When I'm in home in Scottsdale, your guy talking to him all the time. I just never hear him.
Hey, QSL, yeah. Palmdale, let's see, if I go the 126 to the 5 and go up over the hill, that's kind of where Palmdale is, out right over there.
Roger, yeah, you're up to S5, S6 up here, buddy. You're doing a nice job now. Mother Nature just had to get her shit together, right?
Hey, Roger on that. Yeah, when you were talking to Lawbreaker, you were going 9+ sometimes. You guys were sounding really good. And then when he switched from whatever he was on to his Antron, he still had a 7 signal out here in California. Even his Antron sounded good.
That was amazing, man. He dropped a couple of points here on the meter, but I mean, he was still way above the noise level for sure.
Yeah, Roger on that. What you said you're on your IMAX right now, right?
Well, I've got up here at the moment. I brought the 3 element that's here in a box. I'm not going to get to it this season, but I'll deal with that next year, I think.
Hey, QSL. Yeah, you're good audio, doing really good. Hey, if you don't mind, I'll do a video gate of this so you can hear it later.
No, that's fine with me, man. I was kind of curious. I'm not really sure how this radio sounds. It's an older Yaesu that I kind of dug out and brought back to life, Roger.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, no, it sounds good. Sounds really good. Definitely. How's this one sounding out there?
Sounds good, man. What are you running, the Antron today?
I'm on my Vector 4000 antenna, and I'm on my Anytone Quad 5 N2.
Yeah, Roger. I got my Anytone Quad 5 N2 sitting right here next to me. It's my backup. In case this one dies, Roger.
Yeah, Roger on that. Hey, I got it set on 3K. I'm going to switch it to 4K, and tell me if it does anything to my audio.
Yeah, let her rip, man. I'm a firm believer 4K audio is a good way to go in and out.
Okay, I just switched it over to the 4K audio. How does it sound? Any different?
Sounds about the same to me. What you need to do probably is hog out that hole on your microphone a little bit. That seems to help because it's really tiny.
Okay, yeah, I'm running one of those cheap Superstar mics, the little CM4, kind of a coffin mic. This one's, me and 498 John, we were doing tests, and I had all my different microphones, and I ended up with this one sounding the best.
Okay, Roger. Well, you're still hanging about an S5 on my end, sir.
Hey, QSL, yeah, I just switched it back to 3K right there, and then, like I said, yeah, I just run the cheap trucker mic on this one.
Yeah, Roger. I run 4K on both of my rigs, man, wide open. I can always add more power. I'm not worried about that part.
Yeah, Roger on that.
Is that the 203? Roger, yeah, you should be getting some juice out of that. Is that Anytone Quad 5, do you have to run that wide open then to drive that power-wise?
You know what? I've got it set at about 2 o'clock on the RF gain. So no, I have it backed off so I can run it because I'm not sure how much it's really putting out. But yeah, I'm only just barely past 12 o'clock on my power.
Hey, well, yeah, because you don't want to overdrive it and burn out the input, you know.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, I set the dead key pretty low, and then when I have the max, I don't go full power. I just kind of cruise things like just under halfway as far as what the 503 will do.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it's doing a nice job, man. It's doing a nice job. I'm glad we can finally hook up that Mother Nature decided to get her head out of her you-know-where.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, it's been, I mean, shoot, last time I talked to you was when you're out there vacationing in Minnesota. I still haven't got you on the short. Did I get you on short skip yet from Arizona?
I don't think so, buddy. I think last time was when I was up here last year as well.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, I think, I know I've got Paul, I got 387, and I'm trying to think who else. I got one other UDX from Arizona on one of the short skips.
Oh yeah, every now and then it happens, man, and it doesn't last long. I talked to several guys over there, but like yesterday I found some guys on 435 yesterday from California. They were just kicking ass, man. They're into the blue up here in my meter.
Yeah, there's some guys out here with some really big radios. I try to stay off their channels because I know when they're talking, there is no way I'm going to get through them. I know old 642 Western Outlaw, up north for me, up in Morro Bay. He's got a heck of a station. Like I said, Billy Goat, he's got a heck of a station. There's a few guys out there in like kind of the Sacramento area that have some really good ones.
Yeah, I was literally hitting from one end of the state to the other yesterday. From San Diego up to Yosemite, man. It was crazy.
Wow, that's pretty awesome right there. I've yet to get any of the guys in San Diego. I know 1220 Golden Gate, he has talked to I think it was 2950, I don't know, one of the guys in San Diego, and then he texted me, he's like, get on, see if you can get San Diego, but I wasn't hearing them, so I think I'm a little too close to San Diego where the Bay Area guys have a little bit of distance.
Yeah, that too. I was just looking on my log, that's who it was, 2950 yesterday.
Okay, yeah, that's who I've been trying to get, because he I guess he's got a pretty good station.
Yeah, he was a really nice job, man. All the guys yesterday they're all rolling up 9 and 10 on the meter. So, but you're right. I think there's some big guns out there, Roger.
Yeah, Rajo. Yeah, I know those guys out in the desert, Palmdale, and out on that side. I think those guys. I don't know if they talk a lot of AM, but there's some big boys out that way.
Yeah, Roger. I just don't see myself getting into that. I'm happy where I'm at, man. I like lower side band. I like the upper frequencies. I like to do international on 555 upper side band when it's working, but it's been a long time now. I'm sure they're coming back here pretty quick.
Yeah, 555 is fun. I get a little scared because there's so many numbers get thrown around. If I don't have a notepad to keep track of people, boy, I get lost really quick because, man, that's a whole different thing up there. It's not like the crazy stuff down below. But yeah, it's pretty fun. A lot of times I just monitor and listen to a lot of the international calls. It's really cool.
And they all hop around to other frequencies right away, and they're all pretty serious. I think most of them are all ham guys, so they're all very polite.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, I've talked to a few guys. Like I'll start on triple nickel on 555, and then we'll QSY elsewhere. But a lot of the guys want to go farther than I'm tuned to, so I have trouble sometimes.
Yeah, Roger. I can't go real far. Like I said, I'm tuned to 27,450. So if I get too far out of bounds, I start to see it in the reflection.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, I got no reflect on mine, and SWR still low, and I'm not necessarily tuned for here. I'm tuned for about 385, but I'm looking at my meter right now, and it's my reflect and everything's just flat, so I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, it's all good, buddy. I think I'm gonna have to wander off and get some more coffee. I'm losing my voice, John.
All right, hey Glenn, it's been good talking to you. This is awesome. I'll let you go. I'm gonna go jump back on John's if he's still going, and I'm just let the band roll for a while. But hey, it's been awesome. UDX-3030, Glenn. Hey, it's been awesome talking to you. UDX-76.
Roger, John. Nice for the cue, so I appreciate it, man. Looks like Sean's is down on 390. Have a good one. 7-3, 7-6. You got 30-30 in the Northwoods. Going for moisture. See you later, buddy. 7-3.
7-3. Like I said, I'll post a video gate later on this afternoon.
Well, that ought to be scary. I appreciate it, John.
Check. I'm clear. How about it, 498?
Go ahead. You got 498.
Hey, that UDX-498, UDX-76, California.
That was you, John. I thought that was you, John. Boy, I tell you what, UDX-76 trying to come in here and show us all how it's done there. Good for you, buddy. Sounding good out here in Missouri.
Hey, 498. Yeah, when you were talking to him, I had you 9+, but then with Mother Nature, it's dipping up and dipping down. So I'm not sure if I'm still coming in, but hey, I wanted to try and get you while I can because I haven't heard you on the radio for a while.
My friend, yeah, I haven't been out here. I've been a little under the weather, and besides, I figured everybody could use a Highlander 498 break. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we did see those conditions drop down.
Today I'm running the Serio Vector 4000 with the Anytone Quad 5 N2 and the RM Italy behind it.
Because, conditions for Southern California haven't really came in real strong just yet, and yet here you are, okay?
Hey, I wanted to thank you for, becoming an administrator, and we do appreciate you, John. We look forward to having you help us there. Everybody on here always says Highlander himself.
Hey, Roger that. I appreciate it, John. I appreciate that you give me that. Boy, I tell you what, like I'm running a gate too, and I'm getting some nice bleed over from 385. It's kind of crazy out here on my end, but I got you in there. But like I said, conditions are up and down. I'm not sure I'm doing on your end. I guess I'll go see in a little bit. But hey, John, I'm gonna get back on the side, jump back in on your live, and see what's going on. But just wanted to say a quick hello over the radio.
So glad you did. I'm so glad you did. John, and if you hear us in there, after our QSO, jump back in there. Hit me as often as you want as far as on the radio. But, you're sounding real good out here, my friend, and we're going to send 73s to you. Make sure you give a squeeze to all the kitties. I'm not going to go through all the names, but be careful of the black cat black. Boy, I'll tell you what, I need to have more coffee. Today's coffee, John, is Cactus Squatch.
Cactus Squatch. Hey, I got a T-shirt, the Cactus Squatch T-shirt, and I haven't had that coffee in a while. Like I said, I'm drinking the old fire department coffee today. Got the old cinnamon French toast flavored coffee from Fire Department Coffee. But hey, all right, John. Hey, you were just 7-9 on that last transmit, but I'm gonna get off of here and jump back on your live and let some other people jump in there. But hey, UDX-498 Highlander, UDX-76 John out here in Ventura, California, gonna say 73s, and we'll jump back in the live.
That's excellent, my friend. QSL. I really enjoy getting to talk to my friends like that, and it's good to hear you out there, John. Always sound real good in my receipt.
UDX-76, just a quick shout out. You're sounding great here in Minneapolis.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks a lot.
All right.
7-3, have a good one.
Mind on, Feral Cat Friday and stuff like that. But I'll get in there and, I always give some type of comment or whatever. But, John, have a great day. I wish you good DXing, and I hope we get a chance to QSO a few times today. Don't hesitate to shout out, okay? John, it's been good talking to you. UDX-498, St. Louis, Missouri. We're going to back it out of here, and I hope we're not causing any interference on 385, but we probably should be quiet. Probably should go quiet and go back to the other frequency so we don't cause it large.
Hey, Roger on that. And don't forget, there can only be one Highlander 498. Hey, John, have a good one. I'm gone.
Talk to you soon, John. UDX-498 Highlander out of St. Louis, Missouri. We're waving a hand.
Hey, that 498.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And that guy that said, hey, 498, go ahead.
Hey, sorry, John. No, I was just going to tell you, I'll send you a plane ticket so you can fly over here, pick up all the pictures off my floor, because you're shaking the house with that signal.
Well, I'm going to have to, I don't know, maybe we need to reciprocate tickets because you're up in my blueberry patch hitting me about 10 plus, John.
Hey, Roger, on that. Yeah, I was in the other room listening to the live when you were talking to Chuck, and I was like, is that the garage or is that the computer? And then I turned the computer down, and I was like, man, that's John shaking everything off the walls.
You're too kind, my friend. You're way too kind. I appreciate that. Again, back to my Mother Nature comment, anybody that's been with me from the very beginning, they know I was calling out. I bet I made 10 calls, and and I could hear these folks like they were in my driveway, but they couldn't hear me, you know. So I'm glad to see that Mother Nature is coming around, and she's obviously taken a liking to both of us and to all of us, because I'm hearing so many good stations. John, you're absolutely knocking it out here. I increased my span so I could take a look at your bandwidth of what you're doing here. Come on back to me.
Hey there, Highlander. Yeah, I have the N2 set to 4K right now. After I'm done with this, I'll switch it to 3K and see if it does anything different.
Yeah, I can tell you're at 4K because you're about 1,200 over my current bandpass setting. So, but I can hear you. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Coming in with gusto, John. I mean, loud. I mean, you've definitely got conditions in your favor.
Hey, Roger on that. Okay, I switched it to 3K. But yeah, conditions finally definitely really good for me getting you, because a couple times when there was conditions, you guys were getting conditions out there and we were just nothing out here on the West Coast.
Hey, Roger, on that, it's funny. You switched it to 3K and I switched my filter to 12 kilohertz. And so I was able to hear you even better, you know what I'm saying, and then you switched to 3K, and I saw you come right back into the confines of the bandwidth. Kudos on running a clean station, John.
Roger on that. Yeah, my other Anytone, I don't have that option to switch between 3 and 4, but I think that one should just stay. I don't know if it stays on 3. I'll have to look, but yeah, I like to just run this one on 3K.
Roger on that. Yeah. If you're running at 4K, that's considered ESSB, enhanced single sideband. So we've got 4K setting that we can go to if we wish to. But if you're really looking to punch through on a busy day or something like that, you need to bring that bandpass up and narrow it down a little bit so that you can punch through. Roger.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, I remember when we were talking on the phone, you were talking about that, just generating that signal right down the middle.
Yeah, you know, John, we could talk about cows flying through space yesterday, and I probably wouldn't remember it. I don't know, man. maybe too much medication, maybe just losing it there. You know, it's hard when you're only 21 years of age.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, at least you remembered us talking about cows flying through outer space and stuff, so you remembered that part. But yeah, that was kind of weird when you started talking about cows flying around in outer space and you know, Bigfoots and all kinds of, you know, weird stuff like that. I was like, man, what the heck has John been taking? QSL?
You know, I took my X-Files pill this morning, and so I'm going to be talking about the Chupacabra here just a little bit, you know, and super soldiers and a whole, you know, I've seen X-Files so many times. I can literally, I can give you the dialogue. I can turn the mute on and give you the dialogue back, you know, right straight back to you. Same thing with Stargate and so many of them. I'm a TV addict. Give me just a moment here, John. I'll be right back with you. Give me about 10 seconds.
Check.
Well, we made a little bit better SWR, you know, setup there between our radio and the external device there. I don't know if it made any difference on your end, but it sure made a difference on my SWR reading.
Hey, QSL, yeah, no, you got a great sound, got great signal, just right around 9 and great modulation. Yeah, I'm looking at my meter right now, checking everything, and mine's still flat, so I'm happy with that. When I switched from my Antron to this Vector 4000, I noticed like my SWR stay flat really good and no reflect at all, so I'm really happy with this antenna.
Yes, John, and I've also noticed, you know, as I look at your spectral stream, you're much more, it's much more populated, okay? You know, it doesn't have, like little gaping holes where the power went down, or, you know, you pause for just a moment, and, you know, like if I stop talking, it'll show that I stop talking, and then every time I take a breath, I can see it in the spectral stream. But no, I can tell you right now, so far as I can tell, it's hard with varying conditions, and we're just getting them back. So it's kind of hard to have consistent 2 or 3 days to be able to judge it. But you're definitely coming in strong on that vector, my friend. That was a good acquisition on your part.
Hey, QSL, yeah. Hopefully, me being on 390, I'm not causing any trouble with the local guys, because I know when my buddy out there in Santa Barbara, when he gets between channels, oh, it is a mess for the guys up here. So hopefully, I'm not causing any problems right now.
Oh, I don't think you are. I'm sitting here looking at you, and you seem to be well away from the next frequency. And but of course, I'm also not sitting out there, within 10, 15, 20 miles of you, which that can give you a different spectral reading, even. With it being a
battery's dying on my camera.
Signal, but doggone it, I don't know how you can be much stronger. Come on back at me. I haven't looked at my meter in a little bit there. Come back, John.
Hey, Roger on that, 498, Roger on that. Yeah, no, like I was saying, because I got 07 and I got 510, pretty close to me. So even if, my signal's staying in its proper location, we live so close that we'll all get the backscatter. So I try not to cause any trouble with anybody. So hopefully I'm not doing that with this.